Hey, it's WaraAina back again with my high chaos, high kill run through Dishonored 2 as Emily Caldwin. This will contain spoilers, blood, gore, violence, and probably some cussing. Now I'm privy to something since I did my Corvo run. I have a welcoming party waiting for me here in Lower Aventa. Yes, Aventa. And we're gonna go deal with them before I move Anton anywhere, cause he doesn't need to die. We don't want to kill Anton. So we're gonna go deal with the welcoming party first. I'm trying to do it quietly, but they may not show up in time already out there. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna start this back up here. It's wired to beep for me.
You are a nuisance to the city. Didn't anybody tell you? What was that? No way!
Where'd the other one go? I didn't kill all of them. See? Witches. Two witches. There should be three witches. Ah, there are three witches. Mariah, take Heather and Kai. Travel to Karanaka tonight. The others there will give you a roof to sleep beneath, and they will keep you out of sight. Watch for our friend from Dunwall. When the moment comes, strike. If you succeed, I promise you will be rewarded, and beyond that, I'll make you a portrait. Your Empress forever, Lila. There's three of them. Now I can go get Anton. That whale oil was surprisingly effective this time. I just did that on a whim. Tip, 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 tip. Now let's see if I actually did find the missing blueprint, or if there was something else I missed. That was practically a horde.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Yep. Let's go to
Let's
the
go
dreadful
then.
whale. Alright. I killed 46 hostiles. Cool. And I... God, it was that! Now I know where that blueprint is! Yes! I have everything! For once. Everything. I got all the paintings, all the blueprints, all the runes, outside of shrine, everything. Us. Oh, and discovered Kieran Jindash's hidden repository by manipulating the walls of the Clockwork Mansion. Yes! Another strange visit. You've awakened with a strange feeling. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh look, I get trophies like my dad. Whoops.
The void, but somehow different this time.
Yep. Am I barefoot? Man, I can't see my feet. It looked like I was barefoot. Ta-da! It's
Surprised I can
Delilah.
pull you into this place. The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Coldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I told you when you're older. How's next year?
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than you, and she's a court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Yeah, not gonna keep that promise. I'm gonna have your bastard showing up. And I use that not in the cuss word way, I use that in the literal definition. As an illegitimate heir.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel.
Aw, poor boy.
Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I didn't forget.
Would you like to tell me your name?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessamine. What is your account?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
So far, it's fairly similar to Corvo.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge.
What's going on with her rock?
Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. Here's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No.
Your sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Beautiful.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
Yeah. Ah. Dreadful Whale, meet with Megan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss the next steps in your effort to take down Delilah and the Duke of Sarkonos.
When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Sarkonos pull off their
Oh,
coup.
that is so pretty.
Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Yay.
I need you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight, I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
It's something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bringing Anton back. What would I have done without him puttering around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard? I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy this bottle from the Captain's Reserve. Good stuff. I got from an aristocrat wanting quick passage out of Karnak a while back. You'll need it now that Anton is back if you want to sleep. His snoring cut straight through the bulkhead. Megan. Right.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Aww.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
There's always little things hanging about. Dear patrons, due to an alarming increase in the mite population, with the full knowledge and approval of Duke Bell himself, the Royal Conservatory will remain closed for the foreseeable future. Our apologies. B. Ashworth, Curie. Mite population. Really? Mite population. Read the book. Let me read the book. Megan, I've thought of a few things I need when you go into Karnaca. I'd get them myself, but you know what it's like for these old bones to walk so far. I need a smaller shirt. Seems everything I own falls off me now. And you're right, I suppose I need some soap. And a good hair tonic for my beard, and what's left around the sides of my skull. You liked the Tivian stew I made last week, so if you'd like to have that again, get lamb if we can afford it. If not, don't worry. My appetite isn't what it used to be. A bit of bread and a few shrimp will get me through most days, but don't forget the wine. If that's not too much, I could use more paints. I'm out of cerulean, ochre, and ultramarine. Anton uses a lot of blues then. You're out of both cerulean and ultramarine. So we're running out of whale oil. That's not disturbing at all. Ah, can you know, actually. Why are there burners available? Can I set this place ablaze? That's, you know, not disturbing at all. Food. I've seen mean storms cloud gather only to disperse in an hour's time. I've seen monstrous waves in the distance towering like high hills that were only a ripple by the time they reached the boat. Things aren't right. They never have been, but at least everything's held at the center for a long while. Now I worry all the time. For me, for Anton, for everything. I should quit. Disappear again. Anyone else would, I think. Self-preservation is only natural. I could take my boat and go anywhere. Be anybody. Be nobody. Nobody again. I'd like that. I've had many different lives. Could I start a new one now? How many more do I have left? I'm so tired. I wish I could sleep and wake up as somebody else. Dun, 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 dun. It's not ominous at all. It's not ominous at all. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh, right, that's what I was gonna do. Hi. Whoa. No. We're not shooting Anton.
Anton Sokolov, painter, inventor, and planner, famous throughout the Isles, loyal only to himself. She's almost as secretive as you.
That's great, Mom.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Put my little scarf thing up. That's totally going to make everybody not think that I am who I am. Yeah, we are going to Syria Gardens, the Royal Conservatory. While held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Brianna Ashworth, an architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall. Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She is building a mysterious device for Delilah. Brianna Ashworth must be eliminated. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure there isn't a way to actually use the device. I tried it as Corvo. Maybe I'll try again as, Here, I'm going to try again, but I think it's
There'll be
not
a Grand Guard presence
accurate
outside
enough.
the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
With all the
Someday I'd
weird
like to know
jiggy.
more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm going to have to end this episode. If you liked it, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up. Maybe a comment down below about what you liked or maybe what you didn't like. I do so love constructive criticism. If you want to watch the rest of this series, I highly recommend you subscribe to me. I update every day. Thanks, bye!